Hello everyone, it's 10 Types, and today I'm really excited to bring to you this Dragapult VMAX deck with some new Lost Origin cards. And this deck's really fun because you can just spread damage counters all over your opponent's board. You got Dragapult VMAX to do decent damage to the active and spread a bunch of bench damage. And you got Sableye to also spread a bunch of damage counters around. And then you have Cramorant to be a generic attacker. Pretty standard Lost Zone stuff with the Cramorant. Coalesced Experiment. We do also have Fantina, which gives us a bunch of defensive health, so that's really nice. You can have like Dragapult, which can't really be one-shotted, so that's really nice. And we also have you have Echoing Horn, so we can punish our opponent. And then we have Path to the Peak. It kind of deals with those really annoying Empoleons, which are all over the ladder right now. So I hope we have a deck that's not going to get messed up by like Weezing and stuff. In the past, I've certainly played decks that just get crushed by Weezing, and I've hit Weezing, and it's not fun. So I want to have a deck where I'm guaranteed to have a good time, so hopefully that happens today. And if it doesn't, I'll be sad again. But let's hop into our first game with this deck, and it's really fun being able to play a good old-fashioned like Psychic deck where we just hit solid damage, do some spread, and have fun with ourselves. Spread decks are always really fun. I enjoyed Urshifu, and I enjoyed Dragapult in the past because it can just hit solid damage amounts. So let's see what our opponent's bringing us this game. Hopefully it's some single price deck that we can just KO all their Pokemon with Sableye and with Dragapult. Let's see what it is this time though. So they're probably they're gonna go first here. They win the coin flip. I'm still working on getting better at the coin flip, so hopefully that improves at some point. But I still have room for improvement, but hopefully we get a good opening hand here. This looks pretty solid, but we need to draw on some other stuff. Looks like they're playing a single prize deck, the Hisuian Arcanine, it looks like. They got Slowbro, so that's fine. And they have the Barrel Engine, so nothing crazy there. I'll start off with a Coalesced Experiment, I guess, and I'll grab that net, that Cramorant, probably both those nets. Path isn't that important. They might play Venusaur, but I don't really like getting rid of Goon here. I could like try not to get rid of it and keep the nets, but I'd really like to attack turn 1 here as well. So I think we need to go with this. And then we can also use Comfy here. Grab, probably that Echoing Horn to spread some damage counters later on. Shame that we lost that Clarence Zigzagoon, but it's not the end of the world. I'll grab myself Dragapult and Comfy. I think, yeah, we need another Comfy. We have the double switch, so we're fine there. We used this Comfy already, so on that. And you can just see the good old Lost Zone engine. Getting a bit boring by this point, but I'll snag this switch. And now we got 4 cards in the Lost Zone, so we can attack with Cramorant for free and get the first KO of this game. And I'll play this Scoop Up Net as well. And we'll just go ahead right there, play down this, probably both these Comfy, and we'll just KO them with Spit Innocently. Bit of a weird name. I do know that there are ways of spitting that aren't so innocent, but it's still super weird. Let's see though, do they have the KO here? They got the barrel up, so that's nice for them. You gotta fill their hand to 5. Hisuian Arcanine means that you need to get your hand down to 0 to get the KO here. Wouldn't be shocked if they have it, but they might not as well. In which case they're probably going to concede, because then they're in a really bad spot. We also resist them, and we have the Fantina, so we're very favored here. Let's see, though, what they go with. Probably, so they got a Zorua, or Zorua, however you say that. And so they have the Zoroark, obviously, to get into that Slowbro, which just takes 2 prizes if I have 1 prize remaining, which means they probably win. Getting rid of these guys, it's fine. So they got the KO. They're gonna. I wonder what they're gonna try to get down. If they play that Radiant Venusaur, they can try to get that into play. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, so they're getting another attacker here. Oh, guys, I'm a bit tired, but so they grab their first KO there. and I'm all good with that. I could Marnie him into a bigger hand, but that doesn't feel super necessary, so I'll grab that Lost Vacuum, I guess. It's not too important, but it's fine. We could Coerce Experiment now, and I kind of like that. Seeking some more cards and keeping this decent hand. So I think I'll do that. We hit Nets and Ultra Ball. So that's what we need right there. And so I'll go ahead. Maybe I didn't need both those Nets, but I kind of like having them. I'll Ultra Ball away the Fog Crystal and the Lost Vacuum. We don't need those anytime soon. So I'll grab myself a VMAX. I can grab a KO and put some damage on those Zoruas there. Do that. I'll play that Scoop Up Net. And go in with Dragapult. And at some point we can even put that Hisuian Basculin down. We could do that now just to grab a quick prize. I don't hate that, but I'm not sure if that's what I want to do right now. I think seeing more prizes here is good. So I'll put down the Hisuian Basculin, which will just KO right here. And now we're in just a super safe spot. And in order to use that, oh, we don't hit him for weakness, sorry. For some reason I thought we did. It doesn't really matter at all, but we take 2 prizes there and go into a very sizable lead. And let's see. Oh, yes, second prize. Always good to take extra prize against single prizers, but we need 10 cards in the Lost Zone to use that Sableye. So probably a turn or 2 till we get there. They need that Zoroark. They're grabbing a soon Growlithe. That's not going to quite get them there. Let's see, though. They get Barrel. I wonder if they play Glare and Meowth to thin their hand down to 0, because otherwise they're really going to struggle to get down to that, like, no-card hand, unless they play a ton of Ball Search, which they probably don't. We see a Mightyena. So, honestly, I forgot about Mightyena, which will KO us here. A bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. We could have gotten that Dragapult down last turn, but it wouldn't have changed things too much. And the Radiant Venusaur. So now I'm a bit scared. And they are able to grab that, get down to that 0-card hand. So not great for us, but let's see what they grab here. They'll be up on prizes, but not too scared. They're going to get Grant and discard that. So they're just getting themselves in a really safe spot, and they got a Oranguru, so a bit of a fancier Oranguru as well. Looks like it's taking drugs with all those colors, honestly. Bit weird, but you do you, I guess. And so now they just have the KO there. 8 attacks are free because we have a VMAX, and it's just does, it one-shots us. So that's fine. Looking for a Colus's Experiment here, though. We want to get those 10 cards in the Lost Zone. And yeah, they draw a card with that Radiant Venusaur as well. Flower selecting, though. We'll take that Dragapult. We don't need it just yet, but we'll need it at some point. And Scoop Up Net now. And we're going to want to go in with that Sableye at some point. The other Comfy could be good. Have we lost on any energy yet? Yeah, and we're down, I think, 2. We can afford to lose that energy, though. The other Comfy could definitely save us as well. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. Oh, wait, Sableye's... Are both Sableyes prized, or do we discard one? They're both prized. That's not good. So... this spot's pretty bad for us. When I say pretty bad, I mean, it looks like we might lose this one. So, I'll grab that Comfy. I'll play down the Dragapult. They probably can't KO us. I'll play down another Comfy. Retreat into it here. It's really bad that we prized both our Sableyes. And you may be saying that I should have realized that before, and I should have, but I'm bad, so I didn't. And we're down our Fantina as well. I want to see if we want to recover supporters, which I don't think we do. So I'll just grab this Marnie. This hand's decent, but we honestly might... I think we send it to the bottom of the deck. We don't have that energy. Yeah, I'll Marnie here. Actually, no, I won't Marnie yet. I'll just pass it over to my opponent and hope they don't have it, which they probably don't, but there's a chance they do. And we also want to keep in mind that they have this Slowbro option and make sure we don't let them get that. we're not in a too bad of a position right here. I want to see how many nets we have left, though. We have none. So these comfies are on the board to stay, which isn't the end of the world, but it could lose us the game if they're able to guess, but I don't think that's going to happen. And now they're kind of stuck in the active as well. So they can't attack in the Mightyena because we don't have any VMAX in play. The attack cost is back up to 3. So yeah, they're not in like an auto win situation now or anything. So let's just wait and see what they can do. The deck of wills that they're playing can struggle to adapt. They played the Twin Energy, are able to retreat there though, so that's scary for us. We are able to. We really want to be able to KO that Mightyena and that Zorua. So, trying to think the best way to do that. And I don't know if there's a way to do that. So I'm going to flower selecting. We hit Path. So that's nice. I guess. I don't actually know. I don't think we play that there. We'll just get this Lost Vacuum and get rid of that Air Balloon from them. Stick the energy in the Dragapult. Sorry, I want to take a quick look into my deck. See what we were left working with. We just have that Manaphy. I don't think we can win now. Because they can just go in with the Mightyena and win. Let's see. I think I messed this one up, guys. But let's see. And obviously the Mightyena is really bad for us. I was kind of thinking that the main counter to Mew, which is it's a counter to Mew, is that copy of what's it called? The Drapion V. But they're not playing that. They're playing the Mightyena. So I think we go with Shred and hope that they don't have like a way to switch out or a way to gust and get the KO. And then we can win, theoretically, with Fantina, which will stop them from being able to one-shot us. No, but they have game. You know what? We're out of here. They beat us. Did not see Mightyena. And the double Sableye prize was quite bad. You could stick in Hisuian Heavy Ball. And that's a good card, but double Sableye shouldn't really ever be prized. It clearly was, though. Getting a bit unlucky today. Need to work on that. As they say, luck is a skill, so I'm far from the best player. So hopefully I can get better at that. But hopefully you all are having some better luck playing. And let's see what we got this game. Oh, yeah, speaking of bad luck, this hand's pretty atrocious. It's not the worst one I've seen, but starting Goon's not good. If we don't have a lot of outs, they're going first, I'm assuming. No, they're letting us go first, which is a bit of a surprise. We're going to need to Ultra Ball here. I think we get rid of that, like, maybe just those switches. I don't think we need them. So I'll get rid of those, and I'll get myself a Comfy. Comfy's really good here, just getting things rolling for us. Probably should check my prizes. I wasn't really paying attention there. I don't think we'll get punished for it too badly, though. Let's see. Fog Crystal is good here. And I think we just get another Comfy ready. Yeah, we prized like one Sableye, not too bad. And a Dragapult as well. Oh, he prized a 1-1 Dragapult. Pretty bad prizes. They're not the worst, though. So, it's whatever. Now I can go ahead, Air Balloon, and get another Comfy. And we'll keep that Grammar so we can attack with that soon. And I'll just pass it over to my opponent, see what they got. It's some other Lost Zone deck. So let's see what they play in it. I surprisingly haven't seen any Path as well with this deck, essentially. I played a few games before this as well, and you miss Path a lot of the time, which is surprising. In this matchup, it shouldn't matter unless they're playing Empoleon, but you never know. They're going to bring up that Comfy with the Air Balloon. A bit of a shame because the Air Balloon is a really nice pivot, so we can use it throughout the whole game, but it's whatever. They play Canceling Cologne, so it looks like it's the build with, I think they play Radiant Charizard. Lots of Sableyes, so Sableyes are very scary for us, but they're going to struggle to deal with their Dragapult a lot. So, not too worried here. They do need another card in the Lost Zone, though, in order to get the KO here. So I wonder if they'll be able to get that. And then they're grabbing a Sableye already. Just a Thunder deck, it looks like. And yeah, let's see. Do they have anything else? They had to start Cramorant, so they missed one card in the Lost Zone. Looks like they can get the 4 in the Lost Zone, but they need another switch out, which they might not have. They probably do, though. This deck usually plays like 10 plus switch cards, including Air Balloon, so they probably have it. And Pokestop, they hit it. Okay. So they lost that Galarian Zigzagoon, though. Nice for us. They can get it back late game with Clara, which I believe they play. So they grab the first KO by spitting on the Comfy. So, what a lovely thought. But get another Marnie here. I guess I'll Pokestop. That's fine. So I can Flower Selecting, and then I can Lost Vacuum and actually get the cards in the Lost Zone. We got a switch and a boss. I guess boss could be useful later on. The switch isn't that useful. A Lost Vacuum away the stadium, and I'll get rid of my I'll get rid of one of my Marnies, I think. It could be good late game, though. So I'll get rid of that Air Balloon, which I don't think we need, and we'll get rid of that Stadium from them. We could have gotten rid of their Air Balloon, but it's, I don't know. I'm not sure which was right there. I think getting rid of the Stadium from them is nice, and this hand is not. So hopefully we draw into something a bit better. We already Flower Selecting. So I'll go into that Cramorant. We could play Sableye here. They already have 5 cards in the Lost Zone. I was feeding a bit with that Lost Vacuum. So I don't think I want to play Sableye, though. It could be useful, but it's not really something I want to... Yeah, I'll play in case they rope. And I could attach to it here. We're not down any... We're down 1 in the Lost Zone, but we're not really down much energy. So I think putting the energy on Sableye is fine. We do hopefully draw into a Colossus Experiment, so we can hopefully go into the Sableye soon. And then we can start turning the tide in our favors. Dragapult with Sableye is it's a bit of a weird deck. It's not like, there's a clear focus of spread, but the spread isn't always necessarily enough to take out lots of Pokemon at once. They're getting rid of an Echoing Horn, though, which is a big surprise. They must have hit some other really good card, because Echoing Horn is super good, so they can take extra prizes. Although our Squishes Pokemon are comfy, so it's not like they can just take out 2 comfies at once. And they're getting rid of a Sableye, too. They probably play like 3 Sableyes, and so that's why. But how many cards do they got in the Lost Zone? They got, is that 7? Yeah, 7. So what else are they grabbing? I guess that Cramorant, yeah. They want to get the second KO here with Cramorant, so they can just maintain the steady prize trade. And yeah, we'll send up the Sableye here. We don't want that. We don't mind losing that. We'll recover it, or we'll use a different Sableye or something. Not a huge deal, and we don't mind. That's why we played it. It's just to get knocked out. And we can send up that Comfy. Now that I should have Ultra Balled away those Battle VIP. No, I think I drew the Ultra Ball off my prizes. So I'll do that. This turn, I'll Ultra Ball away those Battle VIP passes. And we hit Colossus Experiment really nice. So I'll start with a Flower Selecting, I guess. Grab that Ordinary Rod. And then I'll Colossus Experiment. We'll grab, I guess, these energies. That Fog Crystal. So we'll have 7 cards in the Lost Zone after that. I think I'll grab this Colossus Experiment, actually, so we can go in with more stuff after this. And I'll get down my Dragapult, my secret weapon, which isn't that secret. Our opponent has a decent chance of knowing it's coming, but that's fine. Let's put that into play and attach to it. And they can't really do too much against it, so I'll spit innocently and kill them with that innocent spit. So don't know the legality of that one, how you can like murder someone innocently, but apparently that's what happens there. And then our opponent's probably gonna go ahead and like attack us with that Sableye and start killing our birds too. Animal cruelty laws haven't quite been applied to Pokemon yet, so it's all good. Yeah, with that close experiment, they got 10 cards in the Lost Zone. Looks like our lawn is being mowed outside or something. So, a bit of background noise, sorry about that. And yes, I am still sick. You may be wondering how I am such a sick boy. I just am. So, let's see. That's 10 now, I believe. Yep, 10 cards in the Lost Zone. They can go straight in with that Sableye and take one prize, which is probably what they're going to do here. Yep, they're going to KO that Cramorant. They could just KO the Comfy, but nah, they're going after that Cramorant, I gotta imagine. And let's see what else. I guess it's just one other damage counter probably getting dropped on that Dragapult. No, okay, so they're going after a bench, having a bit of fun with damage counters. So we got a few options here. Kova's Experiment, a nice fun card. Definitely grabbing these. We want Path at some point. I stopped that Radiant Charizard, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Radiant Charizard could be a problem, but I don't want to get too worried about it. So I'll just stick with these cards for now. This will allow us to take 2 prizes here, which is incidentally how many prizes we need to take to enable a Radiant Charizard. So, and then they'll win the game if they KO us. I'm sure that won't happen though. So, let's see. Attach the energy here. Switching card. We can grab the KO. We can KO 2 Comfies. Maybe I shouldn't KO 2 Comfies, but just so tempting. I guess I'll hold off on it and just sprinkle some damage around on those guys on the bench. Yeah, that's probably the more responsible play here, I suppose. So I'll place. I don't really know what I'm doing here, guys, by the way. So I'll place 3 here and like 2 here, I guess. I think we want more on the one with the air balloon so they don't scoop it up. And then we want all the rest on some other Pokemon. I don't know. We'll see what they do here. Hopefully I did something smart, but I probably did not. But let's see. They got Radiant Charizard coming in. I think. I haven't even seen any Fire Energy from them. So who knows, but they probably have it. And Quick Ball. So, gonna see it. I guess Sableye here by them. That would make the most sense. Sableye's a really fun card right now. Just placing damage counters. So, wait, no, it's not a Sableye. They've lost on 2 of them, and they have 1 in the discard. So we do see the Radiant Charizard, that fire starter Pokemon's favorite fire starter Pokemon. And let's see what they do here. Retreating into this Comfy. So I'm trying to think my best route here. But they're getting rid of their Scoop Up Net, so they're not going to be healing their Comfy here. It doesn't look like. Clara grabbing something. Maybe that Sableye and that energy. Who knows? Definitely that energy, though. Oh, I glitched the game, guys. How fun. I now have some floating magical arrow that I can use to make stuff not work. So I can't see my whole discard pile now, unfortunately. It's fine, I guess. We'll deal with it. Let's see what my opponent does now, though. They're going to rope us, and they're going to ping that Dragapult on the bench, I guess. So that's fine. Not too worried about it. Yep, there they go. So they're down a boss. Oh, I want to see their discard pile, but I cannot. Oh, and I can't see the... Oh, no, I can see the lost one here. I think they lost on a boss, yeah. So, we don't have 10 cards in the lost one. That's the first thing to keep in mind. We're down a lot of Comfies, like all the Comfies. So, I think I'll Ordinary Rod back those Comfies. We have 9 cards in the lost zone. So I'd love to get that Fantina down, so I'd take less damage. So it'd have 270 health. It would be. So I'll do that. Ordinary Rod. Pop all those cards back in. Comfy Sableye. And also that energy card. I'll get rid of, I guess, Dragapult, Clear, and Zigzagoon, because we need all the rest of these cards here. Unfortunately, we have to lose that Goon. I could have rotted it back now that I think about it, but I think we want the other cards, like the Sableye and stuff. So I'll put those back into the deck, and then we can go from there. So grab that Comfy. Oh, wait, I could have... No, I'm not sure if I could have ordered this differently. Let's see, though. I'll flower selecting, grab, I guess that Fog Crystal. We can grab that Sableye out of the deck if we want it. And we can now play Fantina. I'll start with the Fog Crystal, though. Grab that fun little Sableye. They made a bit of a heartbreak face. So, fine, I guess. I'll Fantina here and give myself a bit more bulk on this Dragapult. Hopefully enough bulk to survive. Gives us 120 extra health, so that's pretty cool. Now I think we scoop up into that Comfy. And I think we just attack here. We'll KO their active, of course. And we'll also... KO this Comfy on the bench, I suppose. So, grab ourselves a couple of prizes. Now they do have the one fire energy attack with Charizard, so it comes down to, do they have a way to do that little bit of extra damage? It would probably be in the form of a choice spell, but I don't know if they have that. And they, so it all comes down to, do they have it? Otherwise, I should be able to win here. I suppose they could scoop up that Comfy, but hopefully that doesn't happen. And they are not doing anything, so that is a strategy of mine as well. AKA, I don't have a strategy, but I just throw cards on and hope it works. And I don't know. I keep playing on the Disco Island. It's not working. So, yeah, I hope this works, but they may have the choice spell. So let's see. Do they have it? I'd say it's a nail biter, but it's not that exciting. They get rid of a fire energy though, so interesting. How many cards are in the Lost Zone? They got like most of their deck in the Lost Zone, I think. Kind of funny. Fine by B though. They go into this other Comfy. Maybe digging for that choice spell. Maybe digging, well, not for that fire energy, right? They just got rid of it, so. Pokegear, and Clara, which won't do it, I don't think. So I don't know what they're doing. Could be looking for that belt. Could be looking for that concede button. Who knows? I hope that's what they're doing. But are they out of nets? I don't know if they must have used some. I'm not sure. I don't think they are, though. So they might be able to scoop up into that Comfy. Let's see, though. Switch cart. Do we see a choice spell here? Wait, they KO us? Oh, I'm an idiot. Yes, of course. Because it is not a Pokemon V. So, seems like the only one glitching there was me. Yes, of course. Radiant Charizard. Even though it is a Rule Box Pokemon, Fantina does not stop Rule Box Pokemon damage. It only stops damage done by Pokemon V. So they hit right through that, and right through me as well. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Not as much of a nail biter as I thought, but yeah, we don't win that game there. This isn't necessarily the best deck right now. I'd be lying if I said it is, but it's fun. It's pretty cool to be able to just play damage counters as well. So I've gotten some bad draws, some real stinkers here as well. But let's see. Let's see how this game goes. No basic Pokemon. Our opponent seems to not be doing anything as well, so that's nice. Hope they're enjoying themselves. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves as well. And shameless self-promotion, of course, if you are enjoying yourselves, I really appreciate it if you push the like button, hit that subscribe button, comment it down below, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm just trying to make some fun content for me, fun content for you, and I hope you all enjoy it. And also, I really appreciate any ideas you have for different videos and stuff. I've been doing like deck overviews, meta overviews, and like tier lists and stuff, which are fun, and I really enjoy them. But I imagine there's other stuff you guys want as well. So hit me up down below if there's ideas that you think would be good, and collaborations. I'm interested in collaborations. If you have anyone you'd recommend I work with, that'd be really cool. Looks like we're against a Zamazenta deck. So I don't know what this is. This could be... Is this Zacian Zamazenta? It could be. I mean, it clearly is Zacian Zamazenta, because that's their only Pokemon. Are they going to end up with... Yes, they have 3 energy, and they're Zacian now. Fun. We hit Battle VIP Pass, though, so we're doing fine. I'll grab this Cramorant and this Comfey. Slap those 2 down. Switch into that Comfey and see what we get. Path is certainly nice this matchup. So is Fog Crystal, though. We can grab our other Comfey and hopefully get an attack in turn 1 here. Otherwise, we're going to have to Marnie. So I'll scoop up that Comfey and send this other one up. And we hit Battle VIP Pass. So I don't hate that. I'll get down something. Maybe the Sableye. This other Comfey. And that's pretty cool. So I think I'll drop this Path. I'll get rid of this Comfey, the Marnie, and I'll grab this Manaphy, I guess, and chuck it on the bottom of my deck. And we'll send their hand for a whirl down there. And there's the Colas Experiment. A bit late to the party. So, How long have these guys been in play? So this one has been, we used a switch to get into this one. So that one's already been in play. So I'll grab, I'll just grab an energy here and attack with Dragapult, I guess. Or I'll just attach to Dragapult and I'll pass it over. I'm scared of them KOing my Dragapult. I don't want that V going down anytime soon. It's probably not, but it's not really worth the, like, 30 damage. So they're going to Marnie us and probably don't have the KO there, so that's pretty cool. And we got the energy, the Dragapult, so I wonder if this is the best way to play Dragapult right now, or if you want to use the Inteleon engine. Both are a bit vulnerable, but I'm shocked, honestly, that they're playing this deck. This deck is quite old. It was more of like around when rotation happened. But we'll give, I guess the Sableye. I don't really think we need it, so yeah, they can have that if they want. We don't need the other Comfey. It's fine. So they're just going to go ahead and KO us, I imagine. Surprised they didn't Oranguru before they rope. Bit of a missequence, but not a huge deal. So now we get to... I don't really know what we get to do right now. Hopefully we get to play the game, though. So I'll send up that Comfey, or Comfey, whatever it's called. Oh, Colas Experiment. We do get to play the game. Really fun there. And Ultra Ball, so that's also really nice. And we can Colas Experiment here, grab ourselves Sableye, Net Energy, I think. I don't know what we get rid of with Ultra Ball. Oh, we don't need that Sableye. I'll get this other Ultra Ball, I guess. Something to get. Nah, I'll grab the Sableye. Yeah, these cards are fine to snag. I'll Ultra Ball away. I don't really want to get rid of an energy, but I think that's what we should get rid of. The rest of these cards are all really nice. So I'll get rid of these, grab myself a VMAX, everyone's favorite mechanic in the Pokemon TCG, and start smacking my opponent around. Not in an abusive way, but in like a a fun, consensual way. So I'll go ahead and max Phantom, and I'll play some damage counters on that Zamazenta, I guess. I don't really know where to place this damage counters. Clicking buttons is fun, though. Clicking the screen's fun, so I'll just click there. That seems all good. And now what's our opponent got going on? They might have the attack with Zamazenta, or they might also just have the like switch or something. They're definitely wanting to get that switch so they can attack with Zacian again, I'm sure. They're going to Peonia, a bit of an interesting tech in their deck. And might give them good odds of hitting that switch, or maybe a Metal Saucer. They don't have any energy in the discard pile just yet, though, so that's not quite what they're looking for. But let's see what they got going on here. Zacian and Zamazenta. Honestly, it's really fun to see this deck. It's a bit of a throwback. And yeah, so let's see what they have. Switch, yeah, they have the switch. So, and then they're just going to retreat, I'm assuming, and just do some big damage to us. Pokemon Catcher. That's a surprise. I wonder what they're bringing up. Cramorant? That's interesting. And I guess they're just KOing it. I don't really know why they didn't want to go after that Dragapult. Maybe they just like clicking buttons too, though. They get a prize, which is nice for them too. So that's fair. Or I should have sent up that Comfy. Did that without thinking. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, I'll go and grab these supporters back. We don't really want to money them, but yeah, definitely should have sent up that Comfy. Not a big deal, but should have done that play. Yeah, but I'll just put a bunch of damage counters on the Zamazenta here. So hopefully they don't have Crystal Cave, but they might, so they might be able to heal off here. But we get to grab our first few prizes. So let's see what they're going in with now. We only got 5 cards in the Lost Zone. Should have had 6, but you know, live and learn, or not in my case. But let's about the learning part, not the living part. I'm still alive. So we hit some Colus's Experiment, and they have that nasty Crystal Cave, man. Why you gotta do me like this? It's fine. We can hit through them with Shred. We can, I don't know. We can Sableye or something. And now let's see what they got. Sableye is really good here, though. Just does a bunch of damage. And obviously ignores the fact that we can't damage him. Oh, we hit Path, though. So that's fun. Let's start off with Colus's Experiment. I don't think we need 2 Echoing Horns, so I'll just take these cards. I don't think we need any Echoing Horns, honestly. So I'll go ahead and... We could Path. Path feels pretty good. To 7 cards in the Lost Zone. Yeah, I'll just attach to the Sableye. I definitely want to play that Path down, which is our 3rd path. We have 2 in the... Oh, wait, is that our last path? That's our last path, guys. So, yeah, we're just going to hit into them, though. And it's nice getting this good damage into play. And now we can hopefully just do... Not win on our next turn, but win in like a few turns. Take out their Zamazenta, which is pretty much winning the game for us. They have another Zamazenta. Am I shocked by that? No, but we got the Echoing Horn to deal with it, so it's fine. Let's see, though, do they have anything else? Because they really need at least a supporter here to stay in the game. So, let's see, do they have that? Or the Crystal Cave as well. They might play 4 Crystal Cave. There's not a ton of path about, though, so maybe not. Honestly, Zamazenta's ability isn't even that good right now because there aren't that many VMAXs. Obviously, in this matchup, it's good, but it's not, like, crazy. So I could... Oh, Pokemon Catcher, though? Oh, goodbye, Sableye. You've been a good dog for us, but right now you're not doing too well. So, hopefully we hit a boss. Unless we've lost on it. We have not. So, hopefully we hit boss. And so I can Flower Selecting. I guess I'll grab Switch. We don't really need Manaphy ever this game. Oh, and I'll Colus's Experiment as well. Fantina's cool. Energy. I guess we'll grab the Ultra Ball. We want to get something into play here, I think. honestly, we can maybe start going in Sableye. Yeah, I guess I'll get these. I guess I'm not really sure what I'm doing, honestly, but I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 cards in the Lost Zone, so I'll Ultra Ball away. Ultra Ball away. Switch card and maybe that regular switch. Actually, that scoop up now I think we can get rid of. And I'll actually just grab a Dragapult V so we can hit for good damage into that Zamazenta. And what happened to our Sableyes? Did we lost on them? Or are they in like the discard? Oh, they're both in the discard. That's fine, I think. Yeah, we have our nets left. So not a huge deal. And then obviously we'll just retreat and snag the KO. We don't play Escape Rope, which is a bit awkward, but it's not the end of the world or anything. Two-shot the Zamazenta as well, so I'll just put those damage counters on Oranguru and take him out next turn. Maybe I should have just put 2 damage counters in case they only have 1 bench Pokemon, but again, not a big deal. So, yeah, let's see what they got now. Probably not much. Oranguru's, I say it's carrying them, but it's not. His arms are a bit too skinny to do that. So we can Fantina here as well, which is just so strong. I'll go ahead and max Phantom, hit into that Zamazenta really hard, and take the Oranguru prize. Now we got Goon as well, which was prized. So right now, even if they play Crystal Cave, we win because we can retreat into this Dragapult. So I don't know if they have any way of stopping us from winning, and they don't. They give us the win themselves. So yeah, that deck, the Sableye Dragapult deck was pretty all right, you know. It's not the best deck I played, I'll tell you that, but it's not the worst either. Lists might need a bit of tweaking, but I hope you enjoyed it, as I said. Comment down below any recommendations you have. I enjoyed making this, and I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'm excited to see you all in the next video.